Good afternoon, Year 9. In your cover lesson today, you're going to be recapping fractions. So we're going to be doing adding, subtracting, multiplying and dividing. We're going to start off with adding, and as this is something you've seen before, the first thing you're going to do is pause the video and have a go at this question on your whiteboard. When everyone's had a go, you can unpause it and check your answers. Okay, so the first thing I did in my working is I converted my mixed numbers into top-heavy fractions or impropers. That's the first thing you'll always need to do. Then we need to get our denominators the same. Okay, I've chosen 4 as my denominator. You might possibly have chosen 8. And then once we've added them together, we're going to get 9 over 4. Hopefully you've taken this one step further and you've realised it's a top-heavy fraction, so we look to see how many times does 4 go into 9. It goes in twice with 1 left over, so it's going to be 2 1/4. Next up is subtraction, so again, quickly pause and try this one on your whiteboard, remembering for subtraction that we need the same denominator as well. Okay, so here's the first bit of my working. I turned 2 2/3 into a top-heavy fraction. So remembering that the 8 comes from doing the 2 times the 3 and then adding on the 2/3 which we've already got. 3 and 4 both go into 12, so I've chosen 12 as my denominator. For 8 over 3, I've got to times the 3 by 4 to get to 12, so I must do the same to the 8 on the top, remembering that we always do the same with top and bottom. And to get the 4 up to the 12, we've got to times by 3, so I'm also going to times the top by 3, giving me 9 over 12. When I then do my subtraction, I'm going to get 23 over 12, and once again I've got a top-heavy fraction here, so I'm going to want to turn that into a mixed number, 1 and 11 over 12. Okay, pause this one again and get this down as an example into your book, talking through all the methods that you've taken at each step of the way. Right, on to multiplying, which is the easiest one out the lot. Remember, step 1 is always to make any mixed numbers into top heavies, and then after that you're just going to do times the tops together and times the bottoms together. Pause now and try it on your whiteboard, then we'll come back and check. Okay, so 1 1/2 became 3 over 2, as I did my 1 times the 2 and then added the remaining half, which is already there. Top times top gives me 6, and in this case bottom times bottom also gives me 6. So I've got 6 over 6. I could then simplify that maybe to 3 over 3, but we also know that both of those things, 6 divided by 6 and 3 divided by 3, are equal to 1, so our final answer there is 1. The last one is division. So step 1 still is our top heavies. And then because we are dividing, we're going to try and turn it into a times. We don't know how to divide, so we're going to use our keep, change, flip technique for this. Pause it and try it on your whiteboard, then come back and check your answer. Right, so 2 1/2 became 5 over 2, and we're going to divide that by 3/4. So we're going to keep the first fraction the same, we're going to change the divide to a times, and then I'm going to flip my second fraction there. So keep, change, flip. Then it's a multiplying, so we do top times top. 5 4s give us 20, 2 3s give us 6. Now we can spot that it's a top heavy, 20 over 6, but we can do a bit of simplification first. So 20 over 6 is going to become 10 over 3 if we divide top and bottom by 2. And now we can deal with the fact that it's top heavy. 3s into 10 go 3 times with 1 left over, remembering that the denominator always stays the same. Pause the video, this is the last one, and just get that example copied into your books. After that, you can have a go either at the interactive questions or you can go straight onto the worksheet.